Gervonta, do you feel like this guy's style in some ways is tailor-made for you, trying to bang it out with you and come forward?
I'm really not a banger, so I mean, him coming forward it can be a lot easier, but it can also be hard too, you know, because him coming forward, you know, he uses his head a lot, so I definitely be watching out for, you know, that, you know, so I make sure I tell the ref, you know, he coming with his head a lot, so I don't want to have no cuts and stuff like that.
You were originally supposed to fight Rolly, and he is known as someone who talks a lot. How did your preparation change against Isaac Cruz, someone who's not really a trash talker? You know, does it boost the motivation? What's the difference between, if anything?
I don't think it changed me as a person or what my game plan is, because you know, it's, you know, if Rolly talk or the other guy don't talk, it's all the same stuff. You know, we all got to get on there and perform when it's time. Right, so I think it don't change much.
You mentioned using his head, and we saw in his last fight against Vargas, and he made the guys like eyelid explode with that headbutt. How not just headbutts, he uses elbows a little bit. He seems like kind of a dirty fighter all the way around.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know he uses elbows, but I mean, anything you do dirty in there, it touch me. Anytime to a dirty fight, I do the same thing. So just hope he's prepared for everything that he dish out.
Because a lot of times, you know, you're usually looking up to your opponents. It's like the opposite. He's a little bit shorter than you.
Yeah, he's definitely shorter. He's explosive too. We just gotta see December the 5th. I'm definitely, you know, I'm looking forward to it. You know, hopefully, you know, we get a fans what they want to see, a big event, you know, a silent fight, you know, an action-packed fight, you know. So I'm ready.
How do you? Rolly said he still wants to fight you in April. Is that a fight you would consider if you get past Isaac Cruz now?
I mean, we shall see. I don't think it's bad.
How you feel about fighting in what they used to call the house that Kobe built, the Staples Center, now called the Crypto Center? What's your feelings on fighting there? You'd be one of the last people to fight there around when it's called the Staples Center.
That's big. Definitely good ring and good, you know, build up. Again, I'm just happy to be in this position, you know, to be able to go out there and, you know, put on a great performance. I'm definitely looking forward to it because, you know, I never see myself fighting in, you know, the Staples Center, let alone, you know, LA. So I'm a kid from Baltimore City, you know, just came up just trying to do something, make something out of boxing. And, you know, we're here now, so I definitely use that as my advantage. And, you know, let's see what comes December the 5th.
Do you feel like the style of Cruz will allow you to show your boxing skills more?
I think so.
Tank, I gotta ask, going into this camp, you dropped the picture, right, kind of teasing this upcoming fight, and the caption said Chicago, and then you know, maybe a month or so, a few weeks later, you changed it to Los Angeles. Was Chicago a possible location for this fight? And is that somewhere you would like to fight at?
Yeah, that's definitely somewhere. I got a lot of fan base out of Chicago too, so it's a beautiful city. Anything that's like, you know, they be trying to like bring down like at first they were saying that Baltimore was bad, and then I brought light to Baltimore. You know, so anything like that I want to bring light to. So they don't talk about the good side of Chicago. So I think if I would have fought out there, you know, it would have brought, you know, light to that city.
Absolutely.
So I definitely looking to fight in Chicago in the future. Plus, I ain't really want to fight out there in December because, you know, it's cold, super cold.
Give a reason for people to bring out the minks and the pellies.
Yeah.
You feel
it's
like
super cold out there.
Yeah,
It's freezing.
What was it like going? I seen you snowboarding on the behind the scenes. Did you? How was that experience for you going up in the mountains and doing that?
It was fun. You know, anything that, you know, get my mind, you know, off of, you know, just anything I'm stressing about at that moment, I like to do. You know, so snowboarding definitely is fun. I was with my family and friends, so it was good.
Yeah, one thing I noticed, Tank, is at these press conferences, you've been wearing like these Kiss and Motorhead shirts, and I've been seeing you with like a lot of rock paraphernalia. Do you listen to that kind of stuff? Is that in the Tank playlist?
If it got some like, we gotta have somebody like you gotta balance out.
Yeah.
You gotta have a little bit of hip hop, like somebody in hip hop culture on like a verse or something.
Okay.
Tank, Cruz fought on your undercard. He had a big knockout. Do you ever meet him or talk to him at all?
No, I never met him.
So this will be the first time you?
This will be my. I actually seen him. It was a picture of him and Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, he came to the Pacquiao fight.
He big when he get out of. Y'all talking about me when I get out of camp.
He's real thick.
Yeah, then.
Pause. That's not what I meant.
He's big, bro. So we just gotta see December the 5th, man.
What would you tell him if he's watching?
Shit, nothing.
He watching.
See December the 5th.
You feel like it could be the uppercut in this fight that does it just like the
He's
same?
looking for that. They looking for it.
I was too. That's why
They looking for it. I know that's what they looking for. He's short. He's coming with his head. They looking for it.
So maybe it's the body shot then, putting them hands up.
I think they looking for anything that's coming under. So he's short. So, you know what I mean? You'll see.
So that give you you know, some time to develop some new things that you've been working on, some shots over the top, stuff like that.
It just give me time to do like be myself and be like show the boxing world that I'm actually a boxer. Like I can box. I'm not just somebody that just
What do you think that fans are gonna watch you, T.O. and Dev's fights 8 days apart? Draw comparison. Do you think that's good for the sport to build up the fights?
I didn't even know it was 8 days apart. To be honest, I really didn't know.
Yeah, Haney Diaz is the night before your pay-per-view against JoJo.
I mean, shit, I don't know. Maybe the promoters up to something.
They planned it around your show, you think maybe?
Yeah.
You think maybe Leonard or no?
I'm talking about all the promoters. Like, even Mayweather promotion, I think they up to something. We probably do get a fight.
I know you focused on this fight here, but how do you feel about fighting Rolly ultimately? Assuming everything goes well with him, do you still want to fight him, or what's your opinion?
I don't think it's a bad idea. Him having his little situation. Hopefully learn from it. It really doesn't matter who I fight. When you put him in front of me, that means, I gotta beat him, so.